Hello, we're fixing everything, and today we're making wine, or tonight. I'll quickly show you where I bought the grapes from. 15 километров. And some additional information, price of the grapes, this is 2025, was around €1 or $1.10. And I bought 28 kilograms or 27 now because we ate a little bit out of it. Now there is many ways of making wine, and I'll just show you my way of making wine. You need to choose a way of making wine which you like, and maybe drink a little bit from a friends or family, and choose a way that you like to make wine. I'll show you my way, but your taste might be different from my one, so keep that in mind. First step will be to choose a basin or somewhere where we're going to put the grapes. There is many people that disagree that the actual thing that we're gonna put the grapes should be wood. I don't have any wooden or metal basin, so I'll use plastic container, and I'll show you now. I got from work this plastic container from mineral water, and I made wine already in it. The grapes sit inside for around 4 days, so I don't think it's anything that bad. What we're gonna do now, I'll actually take the basin, big bottle, and we want to make sure that we don't put any contaminants inside, no leaves. Also, I'll put the stem in. Now there is a debate, should you put the stem or should you not? In the stem there is tannins. You can read about tannins on Wikipedia, but it's actually it gives flavor to the wine which some people don't like. I like it, it's heavy flavor, and because I only keep the grape and stems in the grape juice for around 3 days and then I remove it, I keep the stems. But there is other methods in which you keep the grapes for around 20 days. I will definitely don't keep the stems. So as I said in the beginning, it depends what method do you choose. We're making red wine, and I will keep the stems. If you're making white wine, you definitely don't want the stem, because you don't want a heavy flavor in a white wine. At least I don't think you want. So I'll quickly go through all the grapes, put them in, mix them at the same time, and I might need another basin. I will kill it. We want to know, even before I start, what is the sugar content in the grapes. In the first sort, I had to smash it a little bit. I only have this type of sugar content meter. You can see it's ranging from 0 to 25 for a nice rich wine, strong. We want something above 23, so you can see 20, 21, 22, it's ending the green, and then we got 23, 24 and 25, it's red. And we submerge it here, and we look, and you see that this 24 and a half, maybe 25, exactly 25. 25 is perfect, brilliant, it's just very nice. So we continue with mixing them together. Okay, just a little bit of information. This is a Merlot sort of grapes, and this is Mavrut. Mavrut got around 27% sugar content, so very sugary. Yeah. And the taste is amazing. But the Randeman, the amount of juice it produces is a lot less than the Merlot, yeah. And it's very hard to crush on the hands. But I'll continue now. Okay, so we have this one mashed. This one also is mashed. I need to mix them together, but this should be tomorrow because I'm tired. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I definitely like the Mauve better, but I think it will be a nice combination from the Merlot and Mauve together. So stem is inside. You can see how it's mashed. Yeah, onto here as well. And tomorrow mix them together. Sugar content 27, sugar content 25. In between is like 26. I think they have like almost the same volume. So yeah, continuing tomorrow. Okay, now I need to mix the 2 batches together, and I can just chop a third one of these, yeah, and maybe that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm gonna chop a third one, and I'll be adding into the third one, and then I'll add the half of it into this one. Okay, so we got the batch mixed together, and for each batch I have a glass of the juice. So let's see. I think it's exactly 25, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, it's like 26. I'll leave it there because it's 25 and 26 here as well. So they're very nicely mixed. Okay, well now, what is the next step? Next step is I'll leave it here on the countertop because I have the air conditioner set at 22 degrees relatively, and I'll mix it every day for the next 4 days by hand, twice a day at least, yeah? You want all of the grapes submerged, otherwise it can start to get spoiled, so definitely mix it. Good. I'll just leave it here. I might move it somewhere else so it's not on my way, but that's it for now. That was actually the hard part. And there is only one more hard part, and then it's drinking, which is good. Okay, so it's the 36 hours later. It's like second day. Let's see if we can hear something. Very slightly. Okay, let's see now. See this? This is what we're looking for. Okay, grab to the bottom of the bucket and just move everything around. You can squeeze at the same time. See if there is any grapes. Take them off from the bottom. Take them to the top. Good. Now let's do this one. We can hear. Look. Yes. My phone is ringing. Someone is impatient. So we put them midnight on the first day. The first time I got my hands digged into it was last night, so 24 hours later, and I cranked the temperature a little bit as well. My mother has been looking for me. Good. Now I'll wash my hand. Okay, so it's been around 70 hours since we started, and I can definitely hear the bubbles. Now we'll twist it again. We'll, give it a little mash. And I'm putting a glove because my fingernails, when I'm making the video, start to look very nasty, and I have a little leak inside the glove. Anyway, so 70 hours since we started. This is around the time where it's a personal preference. How much more do you want to keep it in? So we'll give it a taste test in a second. This one got a little bit more juice inside. I'm only starting to press in. I'm not lifting the grape stems anymore, so I don't lift the tannins from the bottom. Okay, so I'll clean my hand now. I'll clean my hand and we'll give it a taste test. Before we start with moving the wine, we need to clean up a vessel where we're gonna transfer it to. And I have this damijan, so we're gonna put it in the damijan and wash it up first. I'm washing first with dish soap because it was not used for a long time and I don't want any debris inside. And after that with 4% solution of baking soda. That's for 10 liters of liquid. 40 grams of baking soda, yeah? 400 grams. I don't know if I said 40, but 4% solution. Okay, so it has been 72 hours since we started, 3 days ago in the evening. Now I washed my hands and I have moved one of these into one of these, and one of these I drilled holes on the bottom because I don't have a press. I drilled holes on the bottom and I'll use it as a press. I have another slim one which I'll put in here like this, and I'll press it down. So all the wine will actually go here. At least that's on theory. What is going to happen, we're about to see. So I'll just fast forward the video a little bit because I don't know exactly how to use it, and I'll explain to you when I get used to it. Okay, so I'll show you now. We take the sifter, I pull some of the grapes from here, I squeeze them, and I transfer into the sifter. And again, and again, and again, yeah? Then I squeeze them into the sifter. Is it called sifter? I think it's called sifter. And after they squeeze in here, I put them in to the pan. And you can do the same on this side. Squeeze in here. Put them in. Squeeze them here. Put them in. And squeeze them in. And when there isn't anything, transfer them here. The point is, I don't want too much liquid coming into here, yeah? Okay. Now I'll speed it forward. And then I just press it, as you saw. Okay, now I run out of stems here and I started draining this bucket through the sifter, and everything here comes for the press, and from the press actually comes as a juice. I let it settle for 10-15 minutes, and I'll put the damigian here and I'll transfer the juice into the damigian. The weight of the damigian is, it's 4.7 kilograms. How much was it?
How much is it?
Okay, you can see the damigian. It's a little bit too big for the quantity we got. And after I finish with the stems, though, in there is only seeds, but seeds also need to be removed. I put it into the sifter. I just lift up, otherwise it smashes everywhere. And then it's like filtered juice, which I fill in the damigian. Okay, so this is how much we got, and we'll check the rendement in the second. And now let's check how much is the sugar content. Oh, still very high. It's almost nothing. That's why there is no change almost. That's why you can't feel it. So it almost didn't move. So it's 25. We started on 26. I would say it's very early. The other one I put it on 20. So if I had time I would have put it tomorrow, maybe. But just it will be sweeter. Still will be fine. So yeah, we put it in on 25% sugar. 16 liters, which we started with 27 kilograms. I think around 50, 55, 57% rendement. Now I'll show you how we're gonna do an airlock with the glove on the top. Side is clean. Okay, so I typed nitro glove on top. There is no powder in the glove, very important, powder free. Type to the side. Now the yeast inside, when it's eating the sugar, is releasing carbon dioxide, which will pump the glove and will pinch it with a needle, which will actually make pressure, a little bit of pressure inside, but no air will be coming in. So that's a like airlock system. You can use a airlock, but I don't have one, so this should do. It's on like maybe 2 hours, like 2 hours, 1 hour later. We will just pinch. That's a needle. I'll pinch 3 of the fingers. And when you squeeze it like that, you can smell. So if there is any problem, you can actually smell what is going on. Yeah, this shouldn't be very pressurized. I'll actually put another opening here on the middle finger, and it's all done. Yep. So what is going to happen now? It will slowly ferment, and when the fermentation is done, there will be no more carbon dioxide going out, and it will actually fall down. This will be in 20, 30, 40 days, depending on the volume. So if it's up to here, it will be a lot more time, and depending on the temperature. We don't want too cold temperature right now. I know the outside temperature is around 15 in the day, 7 in the night, so on average like 10 degrees Celsius. It will be okay for our yeast, I think, I hope. If you have any other opinion in the comments, please tell me, and I'll make a second part in a month time. But this should be unfiltered. Best thing is to drink it next year around this time, and we need to transfer it into another bottle of the yeast. Bacteria will fall on the bottom and needs to be transferred in bottles, but for now we can't do nothing else. We'll just have to wait. That's it. I'll see you in the next part. Bye bye.